I would love to just get a suspension going, get this over with, go about my day, because I'm tired of, for something that I've rooted for 35 years now, I'm the bad guy for cheering for a team that I've loved my entire life. And if you look at Browns Twitter, anything like that, Browns fans are the scum of the earth whether you just support Deshaun Watson. I've seen all sides of it, whether you support him, whether you don't. People still love that brand. They still love the city of Cleveland. And Cleveland Browns are Cleveland. It's straight up, that's what it is. So, I don't know.
Please, listen, if you're a fan of a team in the AFC North, spare me the moral. Browns fans are giving up their morals to get wins. I don't want to freaking hear it. The Bengals, your running back cold clocked a woman into the dark dimension on tape. I don't hear you guys complaining about that. Anytime I call a Bengals fan out for Joe Mixon, it's, oh, yeah, but he was young. Yeah, but he's just a bunch of yeah buts. I don't give a He cold clocked her on camera. You still root for him every single week. Growing up, the Bengals were in prison. So many Bengals were in and out of prison. I thought their quarterback was going to be Paul Crewe. So I don't hear anybody talking about morals, how it's morally bankrupt to be a Bengals fan. So I don't want to hear it. Hey, Steelers fans, your quarterback was accused of rape.
Twice.
Yes. And all I hear is, yeah, but the one admitted to lying. Yeah, but twice. And then he settled out of court for one of them. All I've heard for the last 2 months is, why would you settle if you're not guilty? He settled for rape. Rape. That is significantly worse than anything Deshaun has been accused of. Oh, you also had Michael Vick on your team. So, and I didn't hear anybody screaming about that. I watched Ben Roethlisberger get an emotional send-off on ESPN as he's running around the stadium high-fiving people. People are crying. Announcers are talking about the great careers Ben's had. One of the greats is calling it quits. He was accused of rape twice and settled out of court. So spare me the moral high ground. Ravens fans, I'm not missing out on you. Your most storied player in franchise history murdered 2 people. Murdered. Unalived them. Killed them. He also settled out of court. The only reason he's not in jail for murder is because he's flipped and snitched on his 2 boys. You can spin it any way you want it. He obstructed justice. He knows who killed those people if he didn't do it. He wouldn't tell anybody. Those families don't have family members now because him or his boys killed him. And you guys worship the ground he walks on. So spare me the moral high ground bullshit. It's driving me nuts.
Browns fans, we just want to take a quick break in the action to remind you about DraftKings. DraftKings changed the fantasy game forever in 2012. Now, 10 years later, they're doing it again with Rainmakers Football, their first ever NFT fantasy game. A new way to enjoy daily fantasy football, a new shot to win millions in prizes, and the only NFT fantasy game licensed by the NFLPA. Playing Rainmakers Football is simple. Buy, sell, bid, and win player cards of the biggest names in the game through regular drops and auctions. Build your collection of football stars and enter free Rainmaker football contests all season long to compete for millions in jaw-dropping prizes. Each week, craft your lineups of athletes from your NFT collection and rack up points for touchdowns, receptions, and more, just like you would in daily fantasy football. The next generation of fantasy sports is almost here. Download the DraftKings Daily Fantasy app now. Sign up with promo code TPPN. Click the Rainmakers title and opt in so you can be ready for the next drop. Play free for millions in prizes all football season and build the ultimate NFT fantasy franchise with Rainmakers Football. That's promo code TPPN only at DraftKings. Eligibility restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com for details.